It's time for Spider and Olde Scooter. We had 0.6 of an inch of rain today. It was windy. It's promising of more rain. This is May in the mountains of New Mexico. It's always atypical. But anyway, it's wonderful getting all this precipitation. This is the day President Trump fired Director of the FBI, Comey. The Tuesday Morning Massacre, I guess it'll be. Great concern about will the great Russian investigation proceed apace? Will it be done with good FBI completeness and depth and credibility and so forth? Or was it dependent on Comey? Will the new guy say, I've looked into it and this is not worth pursuing, it's all over, and so we will never know? But rather than worry about that, it's time to play a game of Spider Solitaire. This is a game I was playing before I decided to play another one and play it with you. I tell you, I play this game too much. I just like it. It's gotten a that tricky AI down there has somehow weaseled her way into my brain, and I just like to do it. So when the news is scary, I particularly like to do it. And I've said over and over again, of course, that's one of the great advantages of Spider and Olde Scooter. It's relaxing. It takes your mind off whatever's going on. So let's play a game. Here we go. If you're here because you like the game, I hope not to disappoint. There are two competing tactics going on in my mind. I'm trying to decide which one to adopt or whether to adopt a hybrid. So, enough chit-chat. Get on with the game. If there's any awning to get, yeah, well, we can... Gave away $1. That's supposed to cure me of that sort of oversight, but hadn't worked yet. Humiliation doesn't always work as a disciplinary approach for old guys. By the way, I had this epiphany this afternoon that my generation, well, I sort of think this might be of interest to, I can't imagine why, but if anyone, then my generation, we were kids in the 40s and 50s. Think about that. Like in 1940, I was 3. And at the end of the war, I was, 8? You know? I remember the headlines about Hiroshima. And all the adults going, ooh, wow. I do remember that. That makes me downright historical. All right, so that leans toward my more radical approach. It didn't seem to have turned up much, except we have approached a hole. We've eaten into the thin blue line over here, so maybe it's worth keeping, even though it blocks these guys. Aggressive would say yes, definitely keep it. All right, we'll take another deal and see what the fates have in store for us here. Oh, it's hard to keep my mind off that. Come on, game, distract me here. Distract me. Just because it sort of has a whiff of a growing trend toward dictatorship, I'm sure I'm wrong. Yeah. About something for sure. Maybe quite a few things. I don't think so. I hear the magnificent voice of good old what's-her-name downstairs. That's a good background for this game, actually. Meryl Streep. You know, that very funny movie she made, but I just can't bear to watch it again right now. I wanted to come play something to get my mind off the news. I'm clearly distracted. I'm wandering around. I'm hardly paying any attention. Oh, maybe I should get my wife to turn it down a little bit. No, I don't know. It adds a piquant taste to the game. You never know when she's going to try for a high note. I'm the same way. Alright, a jack queen, you betcha. Well, that's going to work out and give me a little tiny incursion into the thin blue line. Right now, Spider McGillicuddy down here is whooping me up a good one. Do you see anything wild and crazy to do? Do you see anything to do at all? Sometimes games just go like this. You just know nothing's going to happen, and so you press on and make it happen as quickly as you can. The nothing. All right, that's about it. I guess I could move this. I am, of course, dedicated to finishing the game. By oath. Utes and oaths. All right. I give up. I quit. This was a miserable attempt. Music to fit. $75 I've lost. That's not great. So I reach down here at 6:25. I stop.